Hey, how's it going, people? Thought maybe today we'd do a video from my bedroom because, well, it's my day off and I cleaned all day, and so right now I don't feel like getting out of bed. And hopefully that's cool. It's a little dark in here, but, I don't know, I love my bedroom, so why not? Like, I got my black light on, got my lights on my bed. I got a pretty rad-ass room, I ain't even gonna lie. And, of course, I have my nice canopy bed, I guess is what they call them, but I call them sheets on the bed. Psh, whatever, I'm simple, right? Alright, so today, tonight, because it's nighttime. I won't say today, because it's nighttime. Tonight. Anyways, tonight I thought we would actually talk about something. Again, I don't really know the name of it. It's just something that came to mind. Again, I'll probably think of the name later. It's cool. But you know, I talked about being unique the other day, and I mean, it's something that I pride myself in. I'd like to think I'm pretty unique. But here's the thing. I am not gonna lie. I am probably the most stubborn person out there. Okay, maybe not the most. I've met worse. But I'm a very stubborn person. Now, I'm stubborn, I'd like to think, in the right ways. I mean, obviously, we all have our wrong ways every now and again that we do things. But I'm very stubborn in the way that no matter what anyone tried to tell me to be, I'd always have to do me. I always had to do what I had to do, and I always had to be myself. There was no way that you could make me anyone other than myself. And I was pretty good at being disobedient. I can't say that's necessarily a good thing because obviously I'm not gonna pride myself in being disobedient or anything like that. But I definitely did not always listen to authority. I had a pretty hard time with that growing up too. Got in trouble a lot for that because, well, I considered myself my own authority. Anyways, I have this habit, and it's funny because it's come in handy a lot of times. I had a foster home at one point where she would sit us down every day and read scriptures from her Bible, tell us exactly how we're supposed to be, and that we're sinners, and that we were wrong, and that our parents' religions were wrong, and it was interesting. But I had a lot of different religious types of people in my childhood that, I mean, even in my adulthood, that told me I was wrong and blah, blah, blah. I went to Catholic school for a while, too. Can you imagine me at a Catholic school? You don't want to. So, I I mean, Catholic school, every friggin' Friday, we had to go to church and sit in there and listen to them preach to us. And, I've had a lot of other people preach to me, tell me that I'm wrong and that I'm a sinner and wonderful things like that. But I think because I am so stubborn and that I don't necessarily listen to, well, we'll say authority in this case, that I was able to look at them, analyze, understand where they're coming from, but also know that it's not true. And, I'm not perfect. I'll never admit to that. I don't want to be. If I was perfect, I'd have to live up to that standard forever. that's a hard standard to live up to. But, you know, not being perfect, it doesn't mean that I'm wrong. It also doesn't mean that I'm a sinner or that I have, um, you know, caused whatever. I don't even know the word for it right now. But, I don't know. I think it's funny because, you know, I'm always one of those people who I can see the other person's side, but I've always had my own standpoint just about to everything, even from a young age, you know. I was not exactly one of those people who fell into the you have to do this, or you'll be wrong, or you have to listen to me right this second, or you'll go in timeout. I was in timeout a lot. I can tell you that. Although, I was also one of those kids who was like, timeout? What's that? Are you gonna hold me down? Yeah, I was one of those. Yeah, you could put me in a chair. I mean, after a while, I'd probably be like, I give up. Stay here for a while. But, you know, I was definitely one of those kids. And I mean, you know, it got me in trouble. And, you know, a lot of things. But it's also made me a stronger person, I think. I definitely, it's not that I don't listen necessarily, but I'm also not one of those people who's going to believe exactly what you tell me right off the bat either. You know, like, just because, you know, someone tells me one thing and, I mean, is that the truth right off the bat? You know, I mean, there's lots of different cases, like, you know, telling me that I'm a sinner. Am I going to believe that right off the bat? Knowing damn well that I was just born the way that I am. And I can't control that. I can't control, I don't know, being stubborn. You know, being told that, well, I mean, like, you know, someone tells me they love me. I'm one of those people who's like, prove it. I'm definitely not one of those people who's just gonna be like, oh, you love me? Cool. I love you too. No, I definitely need proof of it. I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm not going to just necessarily believe right off the bat because, you know, words are just words. And nothing has full meaning until it's actually, well, proven. And, you know, even then, I mean, you know, when things can't be proven, like magic and mystery in the world, it doesn't mean that I disbelieve what someone's telling me. It just means that there's still more possibilities. So whether or not, you know, someone goes around saying that there's life after death, I mean, not saying that I don't believe in that, because I do. But at the same time, I'm going to still wonder what the other possibilities are, because it hasn't been proven. I mean, well, technically, it's been proven to me. I am a medium, so I have seen it. But then again, a lot of people may not believe it and think that I just see things. Maybe. But, I mean, you know, I think you guys get what I'm saying, right? Hopefully. There's people out at the hot tub. You know what's really funny? Is the other night, no, not the other night, it was like a couple weeks ago, there was people in the hot tub when it was pouring rain. It sounded like it would be fun, but getting out of the hot tub afterwards, not so sure that would be fun. But yeah, I mean, it'd be a romantic adventure. I think I would probably totally go for it in that case. It was like a group of people, so I don't know. You guys get out of the hot tub and freeze? It was cold. I don't know. I know, I'm just talking, but I heard I heard shouting coming from the hot tub. My window points right directly to the hot tub, which is cool, right? Maybe. Unless it's one of those nights when someone decides that they want to do stuff that I don't want to hear about. But, anyways, back to my stubbornness. Right? Because I know you guys all want to hear about it, right? No, but, I think that, that's something that everybody should actually have a quality, or have that quality. Because just because someone says something to you, like, you know, the building's on fire, are you gonna run if they say the building's on fire? Maybe, possibly. But what happens if you run and you get out there and you're the only one standing out there? Are you gonna question it then? Probably. Now, if you start to see smoke and hearing people screaming and maybe feel the heat, and someone says the building's on fire, then you know you gotta grab your things that you can, your pets. I got my cats right here, right on the bed with me right now. And you're gonna run out that building, right? And you're not gonna look stupid doing it either. I'm not saying that you would look stupid doing it the other way, but, you know, some people might be like, ha ha, you believe me, right? I don't know. But, I think you get what I'm saying. Even with online, just because it says something online doesn't mean that it's necessarily true. I mean, even Wikipedia is actually written by the readers, so you can go on Wikipedia and you can find out all kinds of information. Are you going to believe it, though? Well, some people do because they don't realize that it's written by the readers. But, I mean, in all honesty, we have to question everything. And you know why? Because it makes us smarter in the end. If we question everything, then we actually find the answers, right? The real answers. Which, in return, makes us smarter people. And I was one of those people who questioned every single thing that anyone ever told me. I mean, I had my naive moments. You know, you fall in love and you believe them, or you trust people because you want to trust them, because you feel like, you know, you need people to trust. I've had my naive moments. But when it came to information, I was never one of those people to believe every single word that came out of anyone's mouth. I mean, if it sounded real, I'd probably believe it a little bit until I found it in a different source, you know? But I would never actually go bragging about what I just learned until I actually found out it was completely 100% true. I mean, in all honesty, though, will we ever know anything is 100% true? Probably not. And you know why I say that? That's because constantly new theories and new examples and new things come out that can prove any source wrong, right? I mean, we don't know everything. And since we don't know everything, we can't prove everything 100%. We can get the answers, but, you know, even then, there's things that will always stay hidden from us. And just because you find something online doesn't mean, or, you know, you find the proof of it, doesn't necessarily mean the proof is real either. I mean, I explained the other day that, no, I guess it was like a month or two ago, you know, that the FDA approves things and it says 100% organic on the packaging, right? Now you think, oh, the FDA approved it, it's 100% organic. Must be true. It's not. And that's not something that they're going to go around telling you. No. But they want you to believe it. And it looks real. And seems like there's proof. It's not true, though. And same with the pharmaceutical industry, you know. I explained that as well, you know. There are cures to things. but you can read online and you can go to the doctors and you can find out. They'll tell you there's no cure for that. The problem is that maybe they don't know it. Maybe they're taught not to tell you or whatever. But, you know, there are cures to things that we may not know about. Yeah. So, don't trust every single thing you hear. In fact, prove to yourself what is true. And don't ever 100% believe anything. No, never. You can be 99.9% sure, and that's cool. That 1%, as long as you have that 1%, there's always a possibility for more. Why not? It's always good to stick your head out of the box every now and again, right? Stay out of the box and hope for more. So, I hope you guys like my dark video. Apologize, but I didn't feel like turning on the lights, and maybe I look more beautiful in the dark. It's a joke. I like to think. Anyways, like, subscribe, please, please, please. It will help me out a lot. And I'll keep making more videos to help out you guys, or just to make videos, whatever the case may be. And stay beautiful, stay strong, and do it all because you are. And my computer keeps getting dark on me. Alright, peace.